I don't know about y'all, but before I do any amount of labor, I need to get me a little snacky snack first. So I'm trying to be a girly back on her Zoom. What's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayana. Today we are getting our lives back in order. Like, we have spent way too much time procrastinating and I literally have no more time to procrastinate. If I procrastinate any longer, none of my candles will be out in September, and that is not what we're gonna do. So today I'm gonna pretty much take you guys through like my day of getting things back in order. This is how my brain works. Everything has to be like visually written out, so I have whiteboards everywhere. So I'll be writing everything on my whiteboard. But what I do when I'm like doing kind of like a full rebrand, or I am like coming back after being on a super long hiatus, I have to break everything down in like tiers. So like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, like tier 3 being I have to go super hard. So tier 1 pretty much is I have a bunch of little tasks that I have to complete before I can move on to like the big stuff, which is like doing the website over, taking all the rebranded pictures because I changed the vessels. I have to make sure all the inventory is updated. I have to also make the candles. So it's a bunch that goes into it. You guys have been asking me for kind of a breakdown of like a realistic launch. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So first up, so I have to clean out all of like the tester jars and then all of like the tester candles where I made a scent or I thought I was gonna launch like a certain collection and then I ended up maybe not liking the scent, or the candle just wasn't as strong as I want it to be. So those candles all have to be like melted back down, cleaned out, dried, and cleaned and prepped again so that I can reuse them. I don't toss any of my candles, even if they don't make it through the selection process. If they don't make it through that process, then I still like to reuse them, but I make sure they're still clean and all that good stuff. So we have to go through our inspection process. We just got a lot that we have to do. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I literally will have all these tasks that I know I have to get done, and I will literally wait until the very last minute, and it puts fire to my behind because I know that it has to get done within that time frame. I'm trying to get out of that. Like, I'm trying to be a girly back on her Zoom. I'm trying to get back in my routines so that I'm just not all over the place. But summer is over. Q4, we're not playing with ourselves. We're going super hard. So that's what we're gonna do. So first up, we're gonna get our list together. I have this whiteboard here that I'm gonna be writing on just so that I can visually see what all needs to be done. It just makes me feel like super organized. The major things that we did do though, we did clean our entire candle room. Thank God. That took me like a full weekend, and I did that about 2 weeks ago. Also went through all of my the prompts and stuff that I used to take out of my like product photos. I went through all of that stuff. A lot of that stuff is old. I don't want to ever use it again. To go through all the fragrance oils that I don't use anymore. I ended up selling those. And what else did I do? Oh, I ended up kind of unpacking, if you can see here, unpacking some of the vessels, cleared off like another 2 of, well, that shelf and then that shelf over there. So when I start making the candles, I can start storing things. So we've been making progress, okay? We just have not been on our Zoom like we should. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me so that you can kind of see what a realistic day in my life as a candle maker who is rebranding her entire business, okay? So first up is we have to clean all those tester vessels, melt down all of our candle jars and clean them. Once I clean all the candle vessels, to now go through inspection process. I'm just going to go through every single vessel. The new vessels, already found one that is like cracked. That way I can go ahead and email the company and let them know. If there's more, I don't want to email them now. So we're going to have to go through and do our little inspections. So I'm gonna put that here on our list. And then number 3 is go through all of the fragrances that I'm gonna be bringing back, and also the ones that I'm gonna be putting out for the fall. So we need to go ahead and put that up on the whiteboard just to double check and make sure that I'm satisfied with all of those. Naming all of our fragrances. And then I still have to order some more labels. I feel like for now this is like pretty good. on the next to-do list. So at that point, I'll be like ready to pour my candles. I'll go through making sure like, oh, and then so our inspections, I'm gonna put like our inventory on there as well. That'll let me know how many candle vessels I have, how many I can make, and then from that point I can kind of like do my projection. But we got a lot to do. Let's go clean these candle vessels. Made our way downstairs, and this is kind of like my area where, let's see so y'all can see me. Okay, cool. So this is kind of like my area where I clean all the candle vessels, because I can't really do that upstairs. There's not really a big enough sink to do that. You guys, it's about 60 candles that need to be melted down. These are the candles, and as you can see, I have these are just candles that I ended up not using. So like this one is from Midwest. I have this box, and we're gonna get started on melting these candles, baby. It is currently 7:17, and I have some big dreams set out, okay? I am wanting to be done with this task completely by 8 o'clock. I'm gonna show you guys the process of how I do it. It's really not a lot. Once you get going and start melting them down, I have like little stations set up. So once I do that, thinking of stations, I need to go get towels. So I'll go upstairs and get more towels. But once you get your little flow of things and they just start melting down, it actually goes by pretty fast. And then washing them is not bad, because I'm gonna fill the sink up with a bunch of like soapy water and stuff. But first, before we do that, I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. It gives me that extra boost, and baby, right now I need that extra boost if I'm wanting to be done by 8. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to make that smoothie. Even though you're not here for smoothie stuff, since you're already here, why not show you anyway? So come on, let's make the smoothie first, and then we'll get to the cleaning part of the candles. Okay. So fun fact, you guys, this blender is my grandmother's, and it's about 25 plus years old. We have other blenders. I just choose to use this one just because of like the sentimental values that it has. So I get all of my fruit from Aldi. I will use frozen apple juice. You can only find it at Kroger, but right now I only have actual apple juice, so I'm gonna use that. And then I use vanilla yogurt. Don't say anything about how this is filled with so much sugar. We don't care, that's the point. It's good. So get you protein or Greek, whatever you like to use. You go ahead and you use that, but I'm gonna use this. I need me a little sugar in mine, okay? So I'm gonna pour just a little bit of water in here. So we just gonna pour us just a little bit of apple juice. I know I said a little bit, that was kind of a lot, but you do what you like, and I'm gonna do what I like. We're gonna do 3 scoops of the vanilla yogurt. All right, we're gonna do 4 scoops. And then it doesn't matter which one I use, although this one, the difference between this one is this one has peaches and then this one has papaya. Taste test. That's it right there. All right, let's get started on these candles, and I'm gonna go get some light because it's starting to get dark and we can't even see. Okay, y'all, I feel so much better now that I got my smoothie. We got some light going so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. I don't know about y'all, but before I do any amount of labor, I need to get me a little snacky snack first, okay? Because if you want me to perform well, I gotta eat first. I gotta get something. Okay, so I'm kind of out of breath because I've been running up and down the stairs. I keep forgetting things. That's why future me is like manifesting a home that has like a workshop like out back that has fully equipped plumbing, so I don't have to go up and down the stairs to like use the sink and stuff like that. That's what I see for like my candle future. Oh, these are the material you're gonna need. Old towels, like old towels. These are like old beach towels. And then you're gonna need an old rag. These have all been summoned for like my little candle collection. Some pots. Basically gonna be doing like the double boiler method, but in reverse. I just went ahead and filled up the sink with just soapy water, and then also some Dawn Power Wash. And I might put a little bit of bleach in it, but that's like really not necessary. But it just helps get some of that candle fragrances out of the jars. These are the old towels, and once I wash everything, I'm just gonna be bringing everything over here. Oh, and then the last thing that I forgot to set up is a trash bag, and you want to make sure you already have this already set up in handy dandy, because once wax start melting out, you want to make sure that you're ready to pour. And you can go ahead and like double bag this, because you want to make sure that the wax just doesn't start like seeping through. I usually will just use these, but because I have so many to melt down, I'm going to be using a bigger trash bag. But you would just like double bag it like this and then hang it on something so that you can have it readily accessible, because once this process gets started, you're just gonna be in your flow and get going. So I'm about to show you guys what that looks like. I also have some gloves, but it's also very hot and dangerous. And you wanna make sure you're watching it too. And I forgot to mention, these are old pots. These are not pots that I used to cook with. These are just pots that have strictly been demolded and just used for candle things only. I'll come back once they start melting and I'll show you guys what that process looks like. So that is how they start to look once they're starting to melt down. And when it starts to detach itself like that, that one's pretty much ready, and definitely that one as well. So all that I do is take it out, and then I'll just get my plastic bag. That smells so good. That's the Palo Santo one. It's just not strong when you burn it. I don't know, it's probably strong now. I mean, it's been sitting up there curing for like 4 months now, so it's probably good now. But you just will take that and just pour it in here, and then the wick will fall out as well, and then I'll just go ahead and stick this one into the sink, because usually at this point the label will just come right off. So this process is actually like a lot easier than it seems. It's very tedious. That's why I put it off for so long, because it's not something that I want to do. And make sure you get all of that wax out. Take advantage of it being melted down so great like that. That way when you go to wash it and you know that water hits it, it's gonna solidify again and get hard, and that's gonna get harder for you to clean out. It can clog your sink. So make sure all of that, or most of it, it's out. That's pretty much the process, you guys. Once I take it from the stove, I just have it in here soaking, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on washing these, and then just lay them out here on our towels. And then once they lay out here, I let them dry, but I will come back for that process so I'm not like boring you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much the process. Once I get done with this task, I'm gonna feel a lot better about everything else, because this is just this like one task that I've been putting off since like June. Like, this is something I should have did back in June, but here it is now, September. So that lets you know how bad I really didn't want to do it. So once I finish that, I'll come back and show you guys. But we're gonna complete our to-do list today. I don't think we'll be done by 8 o'clock because it is currently 7:57, I think. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes the stove is a little off. Yeah, it's 7:57. So I'm probably not going to be done with all of this until probably like 8:30-ish. So once we get done with all of that, I will come back and update you guys, and then we will move on to the second thing on our list. But this is just a prime example, you guys, of why you don't procrastinate. Don't be lazy, especially when it comes to your business. Go ahead and get everything done that you need to get done, because if you procrastinate and I obviously know I'm gonna get it done now because that's just how I work. My brain works on like, okay girl, you only got 5 days to do this, you have no choice. But I'm trying to get out of that habit. It's really not a good habit to have. So I'm really trying to work better on just getting tasks done at that moment. You guys, I am so tired. It is 9:40 and I have now completed the 4th batch of all these candles. But that's pretty much where we are now. I am actually going to finish these up and then I'm gonna make me something to eat because I did not finish my smoothie. I ended up getting so wrapped up in this, but it is 9:40. I am extremely tired at this point, but we have to finish our to-do list because tomorrow we have a whole nother list of tasks that we have to complete. So I will come back with you guys once it's time to complete the other tasks. Hey you guys, okay, so we have made it back into the candle room and I have started, or I've begun to continue to like do the inspections on all the jars. I still have this full box here on the ground that I need to do, and then I also have the box downstairs that I need to bring up, but it's like 11 something at night now, so I need to just go ahead and write the names of the candles that I think I'm bringing back. I kind of wrote out a list, but the list is not solidified yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and write all those names up there so that tomorrow I can just be like, okay, like we're scrapping that name, this is the name we're keeping, whatever. I am set on like my 5 original candle names and scents, so those are for sure, but like it's the fall scents that I'm kind of like because it's so many, like all together it's like 10, and then plus like the 2 masculine scents, like 12. Actually, it's like 13 because it's 3 masculine scents. But either way, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So these are our candle scents. These are gonna be like our main 5. So of course, cozy. Y'all know how I feel about cozy. Like cozy's that girl, okay? So cozy for sure. Cozy is our cocoa butter cashmere. And I'll probably write this better tomorrow, but for now, I just want it to be like done. And we might change this marker too, because I don't like the way it looks. It's gonna bother me that it's gonna be different colors, but again, I'm too tired to really care right now. And then of course, we got Zen, that is eucalyptus and mint. And then of course, her. And then we have, this is a new one. It's gonna take the place of Serene. It's like a tropical coconut scent. Relax, which is lavender. I usually have one that's like a lavender and chamomile, but this time it's just gonna be strictly lavender. Fall scents, and these are the ones that I'm not sure about, but these are all the ones that I have. So, not that I'm not sure about them, but it's so many. I'm gonna have to possibly condense them down. We have Vanilla Bliss. And this one is just like pure vanilla. And I actually found a scent, you guys. I got it from Cocoon Candles and it smells amazing. I love it. So if you were looking for a true vanilla scent as well, try them out. I am very pleased. So this one's just gonna be like a sweet vanilla. And then Fall Harvest, which is one that I've had already. And this one is Toasted Pumpkin. I don't want to overwhelm anyone, but because I've been gone for such a while, I kind of am like feeling like I have to give you guys like all of these. Who knows if this one's gonna make it to the finale, because I don't even have a name for it. And then I have melon dew. This one is cucumber melon. Oops. They're like gender neutral scents, but I'm just gonna put them under masculine for now. And it's mahogany teakwood. I have a Palo Santo. And then also we have his hoodie, which is already a part of the brand. And I don't know if I'm just gonna like do 2 of these or not. I don't know, I haven't decided. So that's why we'll put it here, and then tomorrow we'll do like our process of elimination. And then once I go through the full like process of elimination, then I'll rewrite this. And then Ice Vanilla Woods. Okay, so that task is complete. So I am going to purchase the labels, and we would have completed our task for the day. I am so tired, oh my goodness. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm just on my laptop. And that task is complete. You guys, we have made it to the end of this vlog. Thank God, because I am so tired. Oh my God. So I'm gonna probably upload this and try to get a little bit of editing on it done today, because I want to have this up by Wednesday. Today is Monday, because tomorrow we have a completely new list of tasks that we need to get done. Hopefully I'll have all tasks complete by the end of this week. That is my goal. I have no choice. I have to be on my Zoom, baby. You guys, my camera died on me, and honestly that just means that it is time for me to go to bed anyways. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Definitely don't forget to like this video, interact with this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and as always, you guys, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.